Hey everyone, you're watching We Had That, and today I'm going to be talking about the Cultist action figure from the Legends of Cthulhu line. Legends of Cthulhu is a line of retro-style action figures from a small company called Warpo. The idea behind the company was to make toys that not just felt vintage, but that were designed to emulate in every way toys from a specific period of time. From the design of the characters, to the materials used, to the packaging, to the themes in the toy lines, even the retro style commercials for these toys, every detail was thought out as though the toys were actually from a specific period in time. Now, the company launched with a Kickstarter campaign for the Legends of Cthulhu line in June of 2014, and not only did they meet their initial funding goal of $60,000 for the four main figures in the line, but they also met both their first and second stretch goals, pulling in more than double their initial goal. So it was an extremely successful Kickstarter for the Legends of Cthulhu line. This figure, the Cultist figure, is one of the four main figures in the line. According to the information about the figure on their Kickstarter, the Cultist is a member of the Cult of Cthulhu, an organization of humans working to hasten Cthulhu's return to power on Earth. Okay, let's take a look at the package. Now, as I mentioned before, Warpo went all out when designing everything for these toys. And when it came to the package art, they got the artist Ken Kelly, who's probably most famous for doing the album covers for Kiss's Destroyer and Love Gun albums. But he also did a lot of toy packaging art from the 70s and 80s, including some amazing art for the Micronauts packages. Ken Kelly did the artwork for the Legends of Cthulhu card, both the front and the back. The design on this card is great. If you take a look at the logo here, it's very reminiscent of something that you might have seen on the shelves of a toy store in the late 70s or early 80s. And we'll take a look at the back here. This piece of art is unfortunately obscured by the sticker here at the bottom, but this piece of art is beautiful as well. And here are the four figures from the line. We've got the Cultist, which I'm about to open, Spawn of Cthulhu, the Professor, and the Deep One. These were the original four figures from the Kickstarter campaign. There was also a variant of the Cultist and a variant of the Spawn of Cthulhu as stretch goals that were met. And later on, Warpo released a figure of Cthulhu himself that was a 12-inch tall figure, and the design for that figure was very similar to the Star Wars Rancor figure from Return of the Jedi, which helped to keep the toys feeling like they came out of that time period. I have been waiting to open this figure for a while now so that I could make a video, so let's jump right in. Unlike most figures that I take off the card, I'm actually going to be really careful when I open this one, and I'm going to cut the bubble off because I like the card art so much. I'm hoping I can do this without damaging the card too much. I'm going to stop talking while I do this so that hopefully I don't slice my finger. I'm taking the bubble all the way off just so that I can store the card flat and it won't take up as much space. All right, here is the card with the figure removed. This is very nice artwork. Let's take another quick look at the back. And here is the Cultist figure. He has a vinyl cape that's similar to the old Star Wars figure capes, but this vinyl is a little bit thicker. It feels more sturdy than the old Star Wars figure capes. You'll notice that his arms are bent at the elbow so that he can hold his ceremonial dagger to stab you in the chest. Or he can use his staff while he stands around chanting. In addition to those two pieces, he also comes with this Cthulhu mask to hide his identity while summoning the Great One. So there you have it, the Cultist Cthulhu Worshiper action figure. I picked up all four of the basic figures from this line, as well as the High Priest figure, but this is the only one I have opened so far. I think he looks absolutely great. The entire line is just fantastic, and I wish that Warpo had continued the line. I know they had some other ideas for figures that didn't make it into production, but I'm just glad they were able to release the 4 main figures as well as a couple of variants, and especially the 12-inch Cthulhu figure, which I would love to pick up someday, but that figure is pretty pricey. Anyway, I'm very happy to have the 4 main figures and the High Priest variant in my collection. I'm curious to hear what you think about the Legends of Cthulhu figures in general and the Cultist figure in particular. Do you have any of these awesome figures in your collection? Tell me in the comments below. Also, please give this video a like, and if you have a chance, it would be great if you would share it on social media. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notifications bell. And one last thing, if you're a fan of toys, you should know about ToyLanta, the biggest toy show in the southeastern United States, held annually just north of Atlanta, Georgia. Visit ToyLanta.com for more information. As always, thanks for watching.